Who needs spider webs and heat vision when you got powers like these? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 My Hero Academia quirks. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be counting down the most iconic and most awesome quirks used by the heroes and villains of this ass-kicking modern anime. Prepare yourselves for some light spoilers down the line, as well as a whole lot of unorthodox abilities. Number 10, Erasure. Never let it be said that this hard-nosed teacher doesn't care about his students. Able to cancel the quirks of others just by maintaining eye contact, the veteran hero known as Eraserhead is able to instantly disable any incoming threats just so long as he doesn't blink. Combine that with exceptional fighting skills and the use of a capture scarf, and this homeroom teacher is easily able to waste hordes of encroaching enemies. Sure, he has to constantly use eye drops to keep his power up to par, but we'd say that's a small price to pay to be able to neutralize a foe with just a death glare. Number 9, Engine. The IIda family are known for many things: high intellect, an abundance of sidekicks, badass power armor, and quirks that turn their legs into miniature rockets. Able to unleash bursts of force from the exhaust pipes on the back of his legs, IIda can reach incredible speeds, enabling him to literally run circles around his foes. He's also able to deliver one hell of a kick when the moment calls for it, one that's packing more horsepower than a high-end sports car. Don't take our word for it, Stain's face says it all. Number 8, Zero Gravity. Hard to believe that someone as sweet as Uraraka has such a devastating quirk to her name. Able to alter the gravity around her, Deku's biggest fan has shown herself capable of not only levitating, but also raising up multiple tons of debris like they were balloons. While extended use can sometimes cause her to suffer terrible nausea, Uraraka's determination and training has led her to develop her quirk to the point where she can rain down hell on her opponent, turning any gathered debris into wannabe meteors. Number 7, Dark Shadow. Why fight alone when you can have a creature of pure darkness come out to aid you in battle? Tokoyami's fiendish little friend takes the form of a sentient shadow that he can summon out of his body at any time, one that can strike out at foes from any and all angles. While originally weakened by sunlight and becoming uncontrollable at night, Tokoyami has managed to evolve his quirk to the point where it can take the form of a badass set of shadow armor. He may be edgy as hell, but how's that for revelry in the dark? Number 6, Bloodcurdle. In a lesser villain's hand, the power to paralyze a foe by ingesting their blood could be seen as unhelpful and far too difficult to make use of. Unless of course you're the hero killer Stain, in which blood sipping essentially becomes an art form. Due to his incredible agility and mastery of bladed weaponry, Stain has shown that he's easily able to get himself a sample of his enemy's blood whenever he needs it. Of course, the far more frightening aspect comes from what happens after he's imprisoned the victims in their own bodies. Number 5. Explosion. Don't let Bakugo's violent nature fool you into thinking he's a one-trick pony when it comes to his quirk. This rookie hero knows how to handle his kabooms. By turning his sweat into nitroglycerin, Bakugo can not only unleash a rapid barrage of eruptions from his hands, but he's also trained himself to alter their form for any occasion. He can let off small bursts that allow him to take flight, can create a destructive beam in the form of the AP shot, and of course can destroy everything in sight with the unstoppable magnitude of the howitzer impact. Number 4. Decay. How fitting that a man whose soul is filled with corruption has the power to rot everything he touches. Resident antagonist and hand enthusiast Shigaraki has shown on numerous occasions that all he needs is just one chance to get his hand on someone, and the flesh just cracks away like plaster. Given how he's yet to show the full force of his quirk, we have a feeling that it's only a matter of time before the new leader of the League of Villains comes back with a much more potent way of decaying the bodies of his enemies. Number 3. Half cold, half hot. We would say that Todoroki was being greedy by keeping 2 elemental powers to himself, but given how he turns every fight into either a frozen wasteland or hellscape, we can't help but just look in awe. With each arm acting as a conduit for a specific element, Todoroki has every chance of surpassing his father's power of Hellfire in the old destruction department. After all, we've seen him put a small army of ninja blokes on ice, as well as unleash a firestorm that nearly barbecued Midoriya. Number 2. All for One. To be a terrifying villain in the world of My Hero Academia, you need a look that makes even pro heroes evacuate their bowels in fear, as well as a near unstoppable quirk. Thankfully for All for One, he has both in spades. Not only is he able to steal the abilities of his victims and leave them as nothing more than quirkless husks, but he can freely stack and combine them at his own leisure. The result of all this twisted experimentation has allowed the criminal mastermind to knock even juggernauts like All Might around like flies. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here's a few honorable mentions.
わざわざ指名してお説教か。
そんな者たちを強制するのも私のヒーロー活動。
Number 1, One for All. As if it would be anything else. Passed down from generation to generation, this all-encompassing quirk grants the user the strength to stand tall as the symbol of peace, while also smashing the ever-loving crap out of villains with a plus ultra punch. All Might and Deku have both shown just how potent this quirk can be, especially when combined with their unyielding willpower. Having only escalated with the handing down from mentor to protege, we can't wait to see how Deku plans to one-up the United States Smash. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.